Alright, welcome to this edition of The Rock's Kitchen. It's your boy Rock coming at you live. Alright, we're going to do a recipe that I've done before here on the RK. It's a Southwest stuffed peppers edition, alright? This is one of my favorite meals. It's easy to make, extremely easy. And that's what the important part of being in RK is all about. Making meals that are fast, that taste great, and that are good for our sleeve. So some of you are saying, what is a sleeve? What are you talking about? Well, April of 2014, I had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy. What that entails is basically removing about 80% of my stomach, which helped me lose weight. However, there's still a long process for those who say you took the easy route out. There's a longer process this way than it is the conventional way. Today again, what we're doing is Southwest stuffed peppers, all right? Very simply put, gonna take our turkey meat here. We're gonna then crank up our heat. Let that go up a little bit. I did the luxury of getting the prep work done already, all right? So there's a whole lot to this whole science thing, all right? All this is a tool, and I've been working my tool phenomenally. As you can tell here, I'm about 107 pounds down, all right? We'll talk about what we got going in here. We got the turkey meat, we have some corn, we have some black beans, red onions, got some tomato, gonna throw some lime up in there. That's a little bit of a twist for some of you guys. Gonna throw some cilantro in there. As far as our spices, what we got going on, we got some cumin, we have some garlic, we have, what else we have up in there? Salt, pepper, we have some chili powder. We basically take our turkey meat, get the sizzle right there. Now, turkey meat doesn't take long to cook whatsoever. You just want to make sure that you get your proper spices in there, your proper element. So what I'm going to end up doing on this is, as I'm cooking my turkey meat, my ground turkey meat, I'll add the spices, but then I'm going to add in a little bit of onion just to give it a little bit of kick, give it a little bit of flavor. It's going to go a long way. And then we're going to add some more onions in there later anyway. So just stay tuned with that. You'll see what I'm talking about. As we're popping that up, got a nice little flavor there. Get some salt, get a little bit of pepper. I just take a little bit salt, not much. Then we go with a little bit of cracked pepper. Get it right in there. Alright, now, I talked about the peppers, right? So we have the stuffed peppers. I already prepped them. Basically, all you got to do with your peppers is you take them, you cut them in half. You can cut them in half, or you can cut the tops off. I did a combination of both just to give you a different look to see how it is. Once you do that, you fill them. It's that simple. You actually cook them, I apologize. You cook them up a little bit. Once you cook them up, stick them in the oven. You're going to drain them off a little bit because they have a little bit of moisture to it. Drain it off, then you stuff them, then we put them right up in the oven and let them cook. As you can see here, this turkey meat is really going. Got to continuously put yourself a little prep time. Get your prep going so that way things are so much easier for you in the kitchen. So now I talked about adding those onions and adding those spices. So here comes the little bit of the first dose of onions. Pretty big chunk there. I dice these with a mandolin. And this is sure to give your meat, it's going to absorb all that flavor. Nothing like eating at someone's house and they have some bland meat. That's nasty. I'm just telling you now, folks. You don't want bland meat. Alright, as you can see, we're almost there with it. So now we start to add our spices. Get that around in there. So I say about a quarter, about a little bit over a quarter. I say about a tablespoon of cumin. About a tablespoon of garlic, salt and pepper to taste, and then just a little bit on that chili powder. Now, if the camera could give you the senses, it smells good up in here, all right? Those flavors are all interacting with one another, popping, the flavor's good. And you'll be ready to plate this thing coming home from a long day's work. I'd say from beginning to end, no more than about 15 minutes, if that, if that. And that's what you want, right? You want quickness. You don't want to sit here after a long day's work and sit there and have to cook a long meal, right? Something that takes 45 minutes to an hour. No, you want something quick. And not only that, the kids love this thing. My daughter, she loves this thing. Between this, the crack slaw, and some of the other things, she's always asking, Daddy, when are you going to cook this? Daddy, when are you going to cook that? Well, here we are today on the Southwest doing it. Doing Southwest turkey meat. We're going to end up doing, when I come back after we drain this, we're going to start combining all the ingredients. All right, we're going to throw that corn in there. We're going to throw that black bean in there. We're going to put some tomato in there. We're going to really get all the different ingredients, get them all working together. And then that final touch is going to be for that lime and cilantro. That's what makes this dish, guys. I'm telling you now. So again, it's been Rock saying, we'll talk to you in just a couple of minutes. 2 fingers. Peace.
I don't jog, I don't walk, I run this year. Tie your shoe, here we come this year. Raise up your cup if you...
Alright, so we're back. Alright, so we drained off the meat. We're ready for the next stage in this whole process, right? So what's the next stage? Well, let's get the party back started up. Let's enter all of these ingredients, alright? So we're going to throw the corn up in there. Now, very important with all this next set of ingredients, you want to make sure that you drain all of this, alright? I drained all of the corn, I drained all of the black beans. Shouldn't be no moisture in there. You add them in. And why do you say that? Why do you need to do that, Rock? Well, you already had the liquid in there. You don't want to have this all mushy when you go in to stuff your peppers, alright? So remember, we already hit it with some onion before, but guess what? We're going to hit it again. Just like that. Now just really incorporate all these different flavors. Just incorporate it all. Mix it in. Make sure you don't leave anything out. So, call me crazy, but I'm a scallion guy. Love onions to death. Love them. So I'm adding some scallions up in here too. Now, if you guys notice, I did not put any rice in this. Most people put rice in their stuffed peppers. Don't want any rice. I don't want any carbs. But Rock, you can put brown rice in. Don't fall in a trap, guys, all right? Rice is rice, all right? When you're on a sleeve diet, you want to make sure that you're taking care of the sleeve, all right? Making the appropriate adjustments to different things, all right? So this is one of the adjustments here that I'm doing. I'm making sure that I'm switching things up a little bit. Here's that drizzle that I talked about. Get yourself a lime. Get yourself a nice pour on there. That's half a lime. Here we go with the other half. Get it all in there. Now, what that citrus is doing, it's going to play nice with all these vegetables that are in here. All the corn, even the beans, the onions, going to play nice. Smells good. I'm telling you guys, you don't understand how good my kitchen smells right now. Going with a little fresh cilantro right over the top. Now, what I'm doing there is I'm not going to put all of it in. I just want some of that cilantro flavor to pop and hit all that meat. Get those flavors in there. So basically, we're just going to take the peppers just like so. Just fill it up. Doesn't matter if it overflows. Doesn't matter if it falls out to the sides. It's fine. Just stuff your peppers. Now, the life of a sleever, you're going to have leftovers. We don't have that miracle market that's, you know, sits there and cooks for, packages for us small meals. No one's doing that. Idea. But no, there's not. So, you're gonna have leftovers. And that's a good thing. Because a meal like this can last you, you know, 2 days, 3 days. You know, turn this into a taco salad tomorrow. So now we have our oven already preheated to 400. I'll probably tell you about 10 minutes or so is what it's gonna take. Take it, throw it right in the oven. And boys and girls, when we come back, we're gonna have some stuffed peppers, the RK way, all right? Stuffed peppers, Southwest style, VSG friendly, vertical sleeve gastrectomy. Be back in just a couple of minutes, guys, all right? Talk to you soon. Welcome back. Last installment here, right? The finished product. We're gonna pull it out. We're gonna, you know, garnish it with a little cilantro as we talked about. Then we're gonna get this taste buds going. We're gonna get rocking up here in the Rock's Kitchen, all right? So follow me over here as we take this out. Get these babies out here. I am dying for them. Oh yeah. So just so you know what our sides are with this here, it's not traditional as I always talk about, all right? It's gonna be spinach. I love spinach. You can't get enough of it. It helps with the iron. As you saw throughout this video today, kind of set up a little differently than it has in the past, all right? I haven't had anyone over there with the camera. My daughter hasn't been, you know, shaky. None of these things have happened. So I have to give the parting papers to my daughter. Gotta say goodbye. It's been real. It's been fun. I want to thank you personally because without you, the vision probably would have never been there for me to do this. And I just want to say I love you. And she says she loves me. I do. I love you and I appreciate you. And we talk all the time that Daddy did this surgery for you, right? Daddy did this because I want to make sure that when you go and get married, that you and me, our first dance that we do together, that we're going to be able to do one of those crazy YouTube viral videos that just go crazy. All right? And that's why I want to live that much longer so I can do that with you. So I thank you. I love you. And you know what? She's going to help me kick off what we say at the kitchen. What we tell you guys all the time is type 2 diabetes, gone. Sleep apnea, gone. High cholesterol, gone. All these things have met their match with vertical sleeve gastrectomy. If you qualify, please see a physician, see if you do, because it's the best thing that you can do for yourself. All right? You get to be with your family longer, you get to have a better life. And what's better than that? Nothing at all. All right? So, weight loss starts where? In the kitchen. It's been your boy Rock saying, we made it. I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed it. 6,500 strong. We're still going. Rock's Kitchen, baby. 2 fingers. Peace.
I don't jog, gotta walk, I run this year. Tie your shoe, here we come this year. Raise up your cup.